In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my personal plan to scale my business in 2021 and beyond. Also, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. I release these videos each and every week, and every time you smash that like button, the world grows an extra layer in the ozone, protecting us from solar winds. That is not true, but smash that like button anyway.
Hi, I'm Dan Henry. I used to deliver pizza and sell water bottles to pay my rent. Then I discovered entrepreneurship and grew a $20 million online business. Subscribe to my channel and I'll show you how.
Hey, Dan Henry here, founder of GetClients.com, and I'm gonna talk about my personal plan to scale in 2021. Now, I wanna be very clear. I'm not telling you to do this because you're not me, I'm not you. I'm potentially in a different place than you are in your business. Now, I'm gonna do another video on why you should not copy successful people, and you'll kind of understand how that video fits into this one when I release it. But the point is, here is my plan. Don't copy it because it probably will ruin your business if you do, unless you're already at a level of a similar level that my business is at, then it might help you. I'll let you be the judge, but here is the plan. So to give you a little background, my company traditionally helps online course creators and coaches sell their advice and their programs for a high ticket price. And that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years. Why? Well, because I've made over $20 million in the online course and coaching space. And so that's where my expertise lies. However, I've also owned an agency back in the day. I've worked with a lot of agency owners. I've worked with people like accountants and people who shoot music videos. And so I've got to talk to a lot of different people in a lot of different industries. And slowly, we've had people come into our program who are from different industries like the one I've mentioned. We've had people that own a sign company. We've had people that, again, shoot music videos. We've had accountants. We've had lawyers. We've had doctors, web designers. And I've had a personal conversation with these people saying, like, listen, we have a system. Our system helps coaches and course creators grow, but it can totally work for you. And here's how it would work. They went ahead and they joined and they got amazing results using that system. So what I decided to do was create a brand new program called High Ticket Selling. We created the program, we filmed it here in the office, we released it to everybody who was already in our program, and we simply said, listen, if you don't sell coaching, if you don't sell online courses, and you sell a service or a done-for-you service, or you have an agency, or you're a professional, what have you, go look at that program instead of our other sold out courses program. Look at that program, and that's what you need to follow to grow your business. It's very similar, but it's speaking to you as somebody who is not just a course creator or a coach. And the reason we did this is because we know we can help people who don't just sell info. We can help everybody. Unless you sell a fidget spinner or something like that, we can help you grow your business. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to grow my reach, grow my impact, and help more people. And so my plan for 2021 is to completely rebrand, redo our website, redo our main webinar and all that good stuff, and show regular business owners, agencies, web designers, whatever, how to approach the art of growing their business through high ticket selling, charging more, creating a red carpet experience for your customer, and getting on the phone with people that are already qualified and ready to buy. In other words, we're gonna teach you how to book calls and close sales. Book and close, book and close. And we give you our system for doing that. And it's not just for course creators and coaches. And so that's how I plan to scale, by widening our influence, widening who we work with, and expanding. And so over the next couple of months, you're gonna see a lot of new things come out from my company. You're gonna see a brand new website design. You're gonna see brand new marketing. Everything's gonna be brand new as well. I'm also writing a new book called High Ticket Selling. That's my plan to scale for 2021. I don't recommend you do this if you're just starting out, and here's why. There's an old saying, the niches are in the riches, or the riches are in the niches. That's it. The riches are in the niches. What that means is when you specialize, it's much easier to sell. And that is true across the board. If you are a specialist in something, it's much easier to sell than if you are a generalist. However, I've made over $20 million being a specialist. I feel at this point, I am now ready to compete in the more generalist arena. And if for any other reason than to just challenge myself, okay? I mean, look, I don't just do this for money, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do it because I like to compete, I like to be the best, and I like to take things to the next level. And I like to help people. And so this is my next challenge. I'm gonna try to compete in a wider ocean. Everybody always says, oh, we don't wanna be in a red ocean, we wanna be in a blue ocean. Well, I still think I can go and kick butt and take names even in a red ocean. And so that's what I'm going to do. And if it doesn't work, well, I'll make it work. That's the thing. Everybody says, well, what if it doesn't work? What if this doesn't work? Well, my mindset is, well, then you figure out how to make it work. If it doesn't work, it just means you're not doing it well enough. So figure it out. So I'm committed to making this happen. If it doesn't work right away or our sales drop, that's okay. I'll tweak it like I always have. I'll adjust it, I'll optimize it, and it will work. So that's my plan for 2021. Hopefully I don't look back on this video and say, what a terrible idea. As well, I've also started 2 new companies, Plan Tomorrow and How to Think. How to Think is a mindset mentoring app, and Plan Tomorrow has a daily planner. I'll talk more about those in other videos, but this is my plan to scale with GetClients.com. I highly recommend if you're just starting out, you specialize, you make some money, you really get good at what you do, and then you can look at being a generalist. Again, I'm just now doing it after 20 million in sales. So stick with the specialist if you are beginning. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you a little behind the scenes of what's going on in my noggin. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.